Yo, what's up everyone? It's your boy Crisp Purpose back at it again with another Gems of War new troop video for you guys. So we picked up this new troop right here, the Infernal Voyager from the Blighted Lands in the Glory Shop this week. As you can see, it's available right here. So we're going to be taking a look at about 3 teams that this troop can be used on. And let me tell you, this troop is very versatile, being that blue is a very useful color. This troop uses blue mana and it converts away blue gems. So we're going to look at about 3 teams with this, just mainly offensive teams. I think when Guild Wars comes around, we're going to take a look at possibly some defensive teams for this troop right here. So the spell for this troop is obviously the Sea of Souls, right? It will convert all blue gems to skulls. Then it will gain souls based on how many gems it converts. And the most important thing is that this troop is an empowered troop, so it starts battles with full mana. All right, so let's take a look at these 3 teams. So let's go over here to Golvania. As you guys can see, let's take a note of this first off. I'm using 2 seasons and annual on every single team here. All right, so let's go into Golvania. The first team is going to be my Voyager 1 team. What does it have? It has the Osh's Tome, which is a very good weapon to use with a complete blue team, or at least for the most part, a blue team, right? So on this team, I have Osh's Tome at the front of the team. We all know what Osh's Tome does. It will explode 4 gems for each blue ally and elemental ally. Just pack your team with blue and elemental as much as possible, and you'll get a good amount of generating from this weapon right here, especially because it has ice, which is a blue storm at start of battle. The class I'm going with here is the Titan Hero class for the Dragon Lord trait, right there. All allied the Giant Lord. What am I talking about, dragon? The Giant Lord final trait. All allied giants will gain 50% starting mana. It also has notable traits like Rock Solid, of course. Everybody knows Titan, so I don't need to go over this that much. The Onyx Giant is going to be on this first team right here. This troop right here is an amazing troop. Giant troop, of course, elemental as well, so you can use this with, for example, Mirage Queen and many other troops, but I'm using it with Titan this time around. Obsidian Skulls is the name of the spell. It will deal 112 damage in my case to an enemy based on my magic level. That's scatter damage, and then it will convert 8 gems of a chosen color to Uber Doom Skulls. This is going to smack really hard. The traits are not as notable because it's going to be in the second slot, not in the first slot in this team. The Eternal Voyager is going to be right here in the third slot. Infernal Voyager. What am I messing up these names so much, man? The Daughter of Ice as well is going to be on the team. Why the Daughter of Ice? She's converting red gems to blue, then she will create an Ice Storm. So on the Titan Hero class, I don't have the ability to get an Ice Storm at the start. In the talents for the traits, for the class, I should say, but on this troop right here, it will allow me to get that Ice Storm at the start of battle. So as you guys can see, 2 empowered troops, and then a mythic, and then a weapon. All right, so the banner here, let's take a look at this banner. I think this is from the Frostfire Keep. Banners. There we go. The Frostfire banner, right? From the Frostfire Keep, exactly. +2 blue, +1 yellow, minusing brown. Brown is not as notable, but it's okay. All right, so let's hop into a fight in Golvania. This is battle number 1 with the first team. All right, so our first assignment, of course, is to look for alignment for Daughter of Ice. If we don't see it, we want to go ahead and see if we can get the tome powered up. There we go. We actually have this troop powered up. All right, let's cast it right here. There we go. We got the hero powered up. And do we have any blue gems on the board? Maybe we can put a couple blue gems on the board with Daughter of Ice. There we go. Come on, give me some alignment. Where do we have alignment? There we go. We have blue down here, so let's cast this. Get a kill. Now follow up with this troop. Can I get alignment anywhere? All right, let's take these off first. And now let's search for some alignment. All right, how about picking green this time? Ooh, that one hit real hard. All right, let's see if we can cast Osh's Tome. Explosions. And as you guys can see, the troops are back spell ready, which is good. Very good. All right, let's cast Daughter of Ice. No, we don't have it. Oh, that's bad. All right, let's match this first. Now we can go ahead and cast this one. Why not? Big hit. And now can we go for the kill? There we go. Nice. Got the kill. This, I think, is one of the slower teams out of the 3 teams that I have right now, but it still works. All right, let's see if we can get some alignment for the tome. No, we cannot, so let's match some gems. We have a 50% start, so we should be good. All right, let's cause some explosions. There we go. We got that troop powered up. And now, do we have alignment on the Order of Ice to get some blue on the board? Yes, we do. Too much explosions, though. Maybe I should take off that lightning strike. Might not be as helpful. All right, we can go ahead and cast that here. Hopefully, we'll get a good hit. And nice, we got a decent amount of cascading gems right there. All right, let's cast this on. Let's do blue. Skulls. And now let's follow up with Mr. Onyx Giant. All right, let's match this first. Why not? And do we have blue we can convert? All right, let's convert blue again. Now, do we have alignment? Let's do red. Beautiful. That was a big hit. And how about doing purple this time? Ooh. Ooh. So yeah, that is the first team with the new Glory Shop troop. All right, so let's move on to the Infernal 2 team. So the Infernal 2 team, I took off 2 troops right here. One, I took off the expensive option, which is the Onyx Giant, and I went with a very cheap troop right here, a cheap troop. Boulder, right? This is a epic troop. This troop came in a while back. It's a very powerful option if you can put all blue troops on a team. So this synergizes very well with Osha's Tome, getting a boost from every single troop right here. So Boulder's on the team this time around. It's a giant, so it gets a 50% start as well, and it's creating blue gems. The Possessed King is here. The Possessed King uses blue mana, so I put him on the team for an additional mana generating here. So on this team, you can actually go ahead, go to the talents, and actually change off the lightning strike right here and go with Bloodthirsty. Why? You get that enrage. And once you're enraged, you're going to deal more damage to the enemy, and you're going to ignore all of their reductions and their immunities. You're going to bypass all that and hit them with 1.5 times damage, right? 1.5. I think that's how it is. So yeah, that's why I'm going with Bloodthirsty instead of the Lightning Strike. Everything is the same from the first team except these 2 troops have changed. All right, so let's back out of here. Let's head back in. And I think on this team, I can go with 3 seasons here. So let's switch this one. Let's go with 3 seasons. Head back into Golvania. This is my preferred place for like using skull spam teams. All right, so let's go. All right, so we want to go ahead and find blue mana for the tome, or yellow, blue or yellow, either works. And there we go, we got yellow. Now explosions. Let's see if we can get Boulder powered up here. Come on, Mr. Boulder. Get spell ready, sir. Right, so there we go. Now follow up with this one. Big hits. So we're getting that explosion from the Possessed King, which is very good. We can go ahead. Nice. Do we have blue gems on the board that we can... Yeah, man, that's what I'm talking about. There we go. Now Boulder again. And that's how it rolls. That's how it rolls. You follow up with Boulder, then you go ahead and cast the Infernal Voyager, and just keep on rinsing and repeating. Because once you cast your Osha's Tome, you're going to get that blue storm, and that blue storm is going to allow your other troops to get spell ready over and over again because of the explosions from the Possessed King. All right, that final trait on the Possessed King is often overlooked, but man, this is a powerful final trait. Unstable possession exploding 2 random gems on a 4 or 5 gem match is something else. The board will just keep on jumping, baby. All right, let's see if we can get Boulder powered up without doing much. All right, let's go. Mr. Boulder, spell ready. Now let's cast the Tome. Get all those blue gems falling on the board. Let's see if we can follow up with another big hit. Very good. And we can just keep on casting Boulder. If he's still spell ready after the first cast, you don't have to cast the other troop. You can just keep on casting Boulder. But if indeed you're not getting the gems connecting, you're not getting the necessary amount of skull matches, RNG is kicking your ass, change it up. Change it up and go with something else. All right, we're at the mini boss fight. We're gonna keep on running this team until I move on to the final team right here. All right, before I cast Boulder, let's get the Tome powered up. Very good. Let's see if I can get that blue storm going. It tends to work better with the blue storm going. All right, let's see if we have alignment. Yes, we do. Let's cast this first. Then Boulder. Beautiful. Now, do we have alignment for the other troop? No, we do not. So let's explode the board with the Tome. And do we have it now? Nah. Oh, Lord. What are you trying to do to me, RNG? Devilish right here. All right, let's go. Explosions again. Now, Boulder. Now, Infernal Voyager, and now the Tome again. And as you can see, it's like I'm continually getting that enrage, and that's actually helping out with the skull damage here. If I wanted to, I could actually cast the Possessed King, but why do that when I'm enjoying this skull damage that I'm issuing out on these enemies? All right, so we had a mythic boss fight. Let's switch this to the final team. The final team right here is the Infernal Zul team. All right, so this is using of course, Oshistone once again. And instead of Titan, I'm going with Slayer. Why am I going with Slayer? Because of course I'm using Zulgot. I want to make full use of the burn and freeze against the enemy team by sculling them to dust after I cast my Zulgot, right? Why I'm using this class as well is because this class has a Icy Veil trait, right? The talent, I should say, which is creating an ice storm at the start of battle. And of course, I have Bloodthirsty here as well, and of course, Fireblade for triple skull damage versus burning enemies. Zulgot is second slot, Infernal Voyager is in the third slot, and you can go with a number of different options right here for the fourth slot, right? So as you can see, I'm using Leprechaun on this team. So for empowered options, let's go down to the menu here. Let's type in empowered. Let's show you. All right, so for empowered options, there are a number of different ones that you can go with. Of course, you have the Infernal Voyager, that's an empowered option, but additionally, you can actually go with Veneratus, right? This troop is actually converting red gems to yellow. Yellow is what the Oshi's Tome takes in as well, so it uses yellow mana. So you can actually use it along with this troop for an empowered start. But of course, you have to look for alignment, right? But the good thing about it, it will give your board an explosion when you get alignment of any sorts, even if it's a 3-gem match, and it gives your Oshi's Tome additional explosion because, of course, as you can see, it uses blue mana. So that's your first option for this team. If indeed you don't want to go with an empowered option, you can go with, for example, other blue options in the game. So I think troops like Skady, where is she? Skady, where? Oh, so for example, you can go with a Possessed King on the team as well. It's going to be a little bit slower, but it will work. Skady is very good, so you can get an Eternal Blue Storm. This troop has Snowstorm right here to create an Ice Storm at the start of every turn, so you'll never run out of that Ice Storm. What other options was I thinking of for this team? I think I was also thinking about Scylla. Scylla, you can actually use on this team as well. She uses blue, purple, I think, and it's really good with this team. But for me personally, I prefer Leprechaun. Osha Storm doesn't need to give me a grand explosion on the board, so I think this one works out very well. All right, so let's change this back to a 20% start from Anu. Let's hop into a fight, mythic boss fight in Golvania. All right, let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right, first assignment is to check to see if we have alignment to get a 4-gem match. No, we do not. Let's cast our Leprechaun. Right there, we have blue gems aligned for the Tome. So we explode. Let's see if we can get Zulgot powered up. We got Zuli. Beautiful. Follow up with the Convert. And just like that. Pretty simple. A standard Slayer option, just that it incorporates 2 empowered troops and an empowered troop that actually uses the color of the storm and converts away the exact same color. So there's a lot of synergy on this team with the Infernal Voyager right here. So let's try it again in another fight. Hopefully it works out, because sometimes when I'm making these videos, RNG can be a royal pain in the you-know-what. All right, so let's match this down and get a double gem match. Let's cast... Oh my God, man. Like, relax. I just spoke about the RNG, and here it comes. Good God. All right, let's go to Tome again. And now we can follow up with Zuli right afterwards, and I think I might lose my hero. And all right, let's match this first. Now, can I get alignment to kill them? And I do. There we go. We didn't lose the hero. It worked out well. All right, guys. So those are the 3 teams, right? The Infernal Zul team with Oshi's Tome, Zulgot, Infernal Voyager, and Leprechaun, and whatever other option you want to put here, just to ensure that you can get more explosions on your Oshi's Tome. The Infernal 2 team, right? It has Boulder, it has the Infernal Voyager, and the Possessed King. The Tome is the star here. You can actually use a number of different options, for weapons. So just in case you don't want to use Oshi's Tome, or you don't have it, which I genuinely think that everyone should actually have this weapon. So let's tap on Grant. Let's type in Grant, and we'll get all the weapons that can explode, gems possibly. Let's go generator option. Let's see grant. So these are all these explodey type weapons that grant a random status effect. If you want to go with something that could possibly work on this team, I would suggest the Ice Sapphire. Why? This weapon also has a blue storm, and importantly, it explodes blue gems, and it kind of has good synergy because Leprechaun will explode green gems. It takes in green. It uses green and red, so it's pretty easy to get spell ready while not blocking your Zulgot on an important color, which is the color of the storm, which is that blue storm. So it kind of works out. It's not the best. Ocean Storm is obviously better, but you can use the Ice Sapphire if indeed you wanna. What other weapons could you use here? Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, I think that's one of your better options, to be honest. Possibly you can swing something else, but I think Ocean Storm undoubtedly is the best option for these teams. All right, guys, if you actually found this video informative and helpful, definitely hit the like button. Comment to let me know what you guys think. And yeah, drop a like. Let's see if we can get the likes going up on these videos. All right, guys, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.